Hey, Slancha, how you do, Buckaroos? I'm just a couple minutes late. Wife got me this nice stand, but I was having trouble getting it maneuvered right, so she had to help kind of get me adjusted. It'll be nice, but just took me a little longer to figure out how to angle it than I thought it might. Anyways, how the heck are you? I'm gonna be Tom, the beer and whiskey whisperer. I haven't done a video in a while. In fact, I haven't even had a beer since Tuesday. Been cutting back a touch as I try to figure something out real quick here. Bear with me. There we go. Get that fixed. All right. All right. So, how the heck are you? So a couple friends brought me some things. So I thought I'd share some of it with you here. Had a new regular. They just started coming in to the brewery. He makes some moonshine at home, and we were talking about it. And so he brought me a little bit today. I think he said it was about 90 proof. He said 90, 95, somewhere in the it was. Anyway, so I don't know how much he gave me, so I am going to measure it just so I see how much I'm putting in here. I have this cold, but I'm not putting anything else in it. There's a good couple ounces. Let's start with that. That'll be my first liquor of the day. It's my first liquor of the day, man. Oh, mercy. I took just a little sip up there. I didn't want to drink while I was on ship. I wanted to taste it a little bit, and I was really surprised. There's absolutely no burn at all. It's very smooth. He says he makes it from apples. This is just the plain moonshine, though. This isn't the flavored moonshine. I want to make that clear. But it does seem like you taste a little bit of that apple on the nose. It ain't bad at all, man. And then my friend Brad, that was Eddie, by the way. Eddie gave me the moonshine. My friend Brad gave me some beers here from Udapils, European style brewing. They're from Minnesota, and I'm going to have this Helles Munich style lager. That's at 5.1%. Will be my first beer of the day. I didn't do a Friday video because I had to work Saturday. Both Friday and Saturday are long days, so I didn't want to drink anything yesterday. And I kind of debated whether I would tonight, kind of just depended on how I felt. And I hurt, but I was still kind of wired from work. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and go with alcohol today as opposed to the muscle relaxer. Anyway, let me show you this can here. Let me show you how that poured. It's a right-handed glass because I have to hold it with my right hand for you to see the pheasants there and sláinte. Oh, oh, damn. That is nice. Nice herbal hop finish. Oh, sláinte. Thanks again, Eddie. I appreciate it, man. Eddie and his wife just started coming into the brewery. And we made a believer out of both him and his wife. They really like it. And it's not just the beer that they like the space, you know. And that's why a lot of folks come in. The beer, in my opinion, anyway, is the best in town. At least comparable to anybody, but it's the atmosphere that's a little different for at banter because we just kind of encourage everybody to talk. There's no TVs, there's no screens. Of course, you're allowed to bring your phone in, and some folks will do that. But usually, when somebody starts a conversation, you'll see folks come in for the first time, and they get on their phones, and somebody else start talking to them, and the phone goes down. And that's always nice to see when folks get it. Well, folks get what we're trying to do here. Back in the old days, when folks go to a brewery or a bar to talk to people and not just stare at their screens. Long ago in a galaxy far, far away, anyway. Man, that is really nice. Let's set this down for a second. I'm going to show you this whiskey. Rag sent a little whiskey or a little whiskey to me the other day. Partial bottle here. He said, "I'll give you the rest of this." Not, I didn't ask him. Not sure if he didn't like it or he just likes to share stuff. So anyway, handmade in Washington State. It's Woodinville straight bourbon whiskey, pot distilled at 90 proof. I don't know that I've had any product from them. This truly small batch bourbon starts with starts with traditionally grown corn, rye, and malted barley. So it is a traditional bourbon using rye as a secondary. Ooh, that came back. That came back at me, man. All of our staple grains are cultivated exclusively for us on the Omlin family farm in Quincy, Washington. The grains are mashed and distilled in our Woodinville distillery, then trucked back over the Cascade Mountains to our private barrel houses where central Washington's extreme temperature cycles promote the extraction of natural flavors from the oak prior to being coopered. The barrel wood is seasoned in open air, rain, wind, sun, and snow for 18 months, softening the wood's harsh tannins. The barrels are then slowly toasted and heavily charred further enrich the wood's desirable flavors. This meticulous process yields a truly handcrafted spirit with aromas of creme brulee and spice cabinet, as well as notes of rich caramel, dark chocolate, and vanilla bean on the palate with a sweet, lingering finish. How about that, man? How about that? What do you think about that, man? Anyways, I digress. Handcrafted spirit with aromas of. All right, let me put that there so I can see it. And I'm going to pour some of this here. I've never had this whiskey before, so I'm very curious. Let's see. I'm going to give myself a generous pour. Because I want to sleep good tonight. I want to sleep well, man. We're doing this without the help of pharmaceuticals tonight. We going old school, baby. We're going straight to alcohol, man. Anyways, I digress. So I give myself a very generous pour there. There you go. Let me show you that bottle one more time. Yeah, I'm very curious here, man. You gave me a it was almost half a bottle. I'm surprised he wanted to give me that much. I'm not sure. Again, I didn't ask him. He said, "I'm going to give you the rest of this." So I thought it'd just be a little bit. So I didn't ask him if maybe he didn't like it. But I know Brad, he likes to share stuff. So using my McCormick glass, a little Celtic knot there. Cilantro, let's check her out. I've never had this before. Let's see what she's got to offer. They don't give me the particular mash bill. They tell you, obviously corn, then rye and malted barley, but they don't give me the exact percentages of each. Oh, wow. I'm a little stuffy, so bear with me. That nose is nice. You do get some sweetness on the nose mixed with that spice. A lot of that oak, picking up a lot of that oak, certainly vanilla. Damn, man, that's rather easy to drink at 90. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. I want to wash it down with this nice Ellis pills. Nice Ellis Munich style lager, I should say. Refreshing pale gold lager. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Sometimes I go into announcer voice for no apparent reason, but here we are, man. This is what we do, baby. Oh, I am looking forward to being off tomorrow, which is one reason that decided to go ahead and drink tonight, even though it is getting late. I could stay up a little later, relax. We'll probably watch the TV after I'm done with the alcohol. Probably heat up the electric kettle and have some tea. Wife picked up some good tea today. I'm a wild man. Oh, worked Valentine's Day and then today the 15th. I was busier both days than I anticipated. In all honesty, I didn't expect to be that busy either day because I figured the couples that come in would be going to their nice restaurants and that sort of thing. But I felt like we had a lot of folks coming in, before and after their main gig, so we stayed pretty steady all night long. And if I thought we'd be slow today because everybody was out yesterday, but I had a nice mix of folks coming in today. Had a lot of one and dones though, a lot of folks not just coming in for one or two and just relaxing for a few minutes today. Nobody was power drinking. Nobody was licking their wounds, man. Anyway, I digress. Oh, that is nice, man. I'm gonna set that down. I want to focus on this whiskey for a hot minute. Oh man, I do like the aromas here. This is a very nice whiskey. Very mellow at that 90, I would say. Thought about making a cocktail, but then I just didn't want to get that fancy. I'm tired, man. I may do a cocktail video later if I decide to have something else. But this called for straight whiskey, man. This was a whiskey neat moment, man. I have some beer. We need some whiskey neat, man. That's why we started with the moonshine. We need to get primed. We need to get stuff moving through the bloodstream. We need to kill that pain, man. I'm old and everything hurts, man. 10 hours on my feet is tough on an old man. I'd be pushing 60, man. Got other folks want to, lie about their age. I'm rounding up. How old are you? I'm damn near 60. After I get past 65, I'm just going to start saying I'm almost 70, assuming I make it that far. Because I don't think I'd be curious what the over under on me making it this far if you had to make that bet about 30 years ago. No, we no. If you took the under, you'd be doing well, man. Man, that is nice. Oh, sláinte. It's a very nice Helles. It really is. There's a lot of flavor here. Again, herbal hops. I'm not sure what they're using here. It doesn't say, but I'm going to take a stab at it. I'm going to take a guess at Hallertau in here. I was trying to see if I was feeling the sauce, and then I'm not sure. But I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say Hollertown Saws. I could be wrong. I'm just, I'm just spitballing here. It ain't all gonna be gold. Anyway, I digress. Finish that up. Let's focus back on the whiskey, shall we? Yes, let's shout. Anyway. Oh man. I'm so tired of getting punchy at this point. Got a burp stuck. Hold on. There we go. More. Okay, there we go. There we go, man. My wife brought me up some uncured, excuse me again, uncured salami paired with some pepper jack cheese. So I had that as a snack to get me through the shift. But now I'm tasting it, man. Now it's coming back at me, man. Now I've got salami and pepper jack and moonshine and beer and whiskey. It's not good, man. It's a green cloud when I burped there. I'm just glad nobody was close to me. Whew, that could have got ugly, man. No, try to be serious for about half a second. The moonshine is really good. Very nice. A lot of moonshine products tend to be a little harsh, especially on flavor. This stuff is really nice. Nice, almost neutral flavor, uh, but again, I mean, there's no burn at all at 90 proof. You don't feel that a bit. It is nice. So I'm thinking about doing some. I got just a little bit left here. I'm gonna tuck that away, probably drink it tomorrow. But I'm thinking about what I've liked to do before when I've had products like this is turn it into a moontini, if you will. Do a martini version, but using the moonshine. So I'm thinking a dirty moontini I want to do with the rest of it. But I want to have some just uh, neat with you. If I chill it straight up, if I drink it as is, it's neat. But I didn't run this over ice, but I did have it cold. I did have it cold in the freezer, so I didn't have a chill on it. So does that still qualify as neat? Because I didn't do anything to it. Hmm. But I did get it cold, man, because I do prefer moonshine very cold. But I didn't want to add any ice to it because I didn't want to water it down. This stuff is nice. I do feel that oak in a great big way. They mentioned caramel, and I'm going to say yeah, but it is light. They also mentioned dark chocolate. Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. Vanilla bean, absolutely. The sweet, lingering finish. I'm not getting a lot of sweetness, but yeah, I'm going to add. Maybe you might pick up some raisin in there. I'm going to say I almost pick up some toasted almond like notes in there. So I grabbed the second beer here, a pale ale from Utapils, European style brewing, decision fatigue pale ale, tropical hot flavor with rich yellow color. This one's at 6% even. I figured two whiskeys, two beers. I digress. As always, anybody have any questions or comments, feel free to post. I'll answer almost anything unless you're just being a colossal asshat. Oh, wow. Rich yellow color. But my eyes must be going because I'm not getting yellow from that. I'd say more of a deep golden or a light amber, but hell, what do I know? I'm about half colorblind, so fuck it. I'm about half colorblind. Anyway, anyway, I digress. Oh, nice nose, yeah. Oh, fuck monkeys. That's good. Yeah, that's nice. Ain't bad. Ain't bad at all, man. Yeah, my palate may be a tad fatigued at the moment, but it's all right, man. Yeah, it's not bad. It's been a long ass day. I just had some moonshine, had some whiskey, and another beer. And as I told you earlier, I had some uncured salami and some pepper jack cheese. So my palate may not be at its best at this particular moment in time. Anyway, I digress. Oh man, I do like this whiskey though. I gotta tell you, I may try it as a cocktail tomorrow. Most likely, I'll do a Manhattan. I can do old fashioned, but I don't know that I want any sweetness to it. Then again, it is really nice, neat, like I'm drinking it right now. That's beautiful, man. Oh, and oh mercy! Right, the week is over. I get a day. I don't typically work Saturdays, but every once in a while, I'm called to pull one. Because I mean, hell, I take any shift that's open if you want to know the truth. But yeah, you got an open shift. I take it. I take it, baby. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the hours, but yeah, typically I don't work a Friday and Saturday, but because they're both the full shifts each day. So, but I mean, quite frankly, I'd prefer to pull the full shift than to have to share a shift. I don't like that. I'm a solo act, man. I work alone. I work alone. Uh, I've always preferred to work alone, if you want to know the truth. I don't mind being around people for brief periods of time. So my previous job, where I had to be in the office just a little bit in the mornings and a little bit in the afternoon, but most of the time I was out doing my thing on my own. Don't mind that so much. But to have to be around coworkers all day, yeah, that ain't for me, man. I'm a solo act, baby. This is interesting. Like they're calling it a pale ale. Beer profile: crisp, clean, full bodied. I don't know if I'd go that far. I'd say medium bodied, but tropical hop, tropical island or lake cabin decision fatigue. Yeah, it's a nice flavor. It is a light pale ale. Oh, American pale ale, I should say. Goodness, everything's coming at me, man. It's not good. Anyway, it's probably time to wrap this up since I'm almost 25 minutes in. So, anyway, I want to thank Eddie. Since Brad is watching, hey, Brad. I want to thank Eddie for the moonshine and Brad for the whiskey and the beer. Hey, thanks, man. I really like both. I can dig both, man. Anyway, I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer. Whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, man. I'm also Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy, Slanch. Hey, thanks, Brad. Thanks, Eddie, and thanks for tuning in. Oh, excuse me. Hope I didn't get any on you. Oh, that's brutal.